I'm gonna try and make this video without squinting too much because the sun's right on my face, that morning sun. But I wanted to show you my figs, my fig trees. You've seen them before, and it is August. It is August 20th, and we're still having figs. We're still, I still have my trees ripening figs. So it's still fig season here in my area. There is one variety that has not ripened the figs for me, and it's right behind me. It's right here. It's this one right here. I'll bring you guys in closer, but yeah, that is the Violet de Bordeaux. The other 4 varieties have ripened figs for me already, and today I decided to make this video because I'm out here in the mornings working in the yard, and I noticed that the Col De Dame Mutante variety I have growing in a container had ripened its first fig of the season. I do have some tulle to kind of protect them from the birds, and it was kind of windy yesterday, so I think the fruit was ripe and it just fell, but the tulle caught it, so I'll show you what it looks like. So August 20th, that is when my Col De Dame Mutante ripened its first fig. Yeah, so let me go behind the camera and bring you guys in closer to see the trees and show you the fruit. Let's see. So here we have this variety. This is the Violet de Bordeaux. The figs are still green. So I'm guessing this is, well, actually I know now that this is my late variety, or the latest variety I have. This variety will be the latest to ripen its fruit. So I'm thinking I'm gonna be getting figs in September or late August. It's already kind of late August, so this variety, it is late for me compared to the other varieties I'm growing. There it is. No ripe figs, still very green, still small. I think these will not ripen. It needs at least a week, if not more. So let's go this way. And yeah, I'll show you. I have 2 other potted ones over here. And the Blackjack variety I've been very happy with. It started ripening figs in July, around July 14th, July 15th. I've been harvesting figs every other day. I did harvest figs yesterday, about 3 large figs. Every other day it's ripening figs. I don't think there's any ripe right now, but actually, maybe. Let me pull that up. That looks like it's going to be ripe. It's still pretty firm. It needs another day or 2. I'm not gonna take that off. But I've been very happy with this variety. I guess it's kind of early. I would consider it kind of early, July, mid-July. Here's the Col De Dame Mutante, and it's in this container. I put this on yesterday, and this morning I found the first fig of the season. It had ripened, and it was in the tulle. It had landed here, so it caught it, so that's good. It wasn't on the ground. It still has green figs. It has a couple. It doesn't have that many, but it does have figs. And yeah, so they're gonna start to ripen. Let me see. trying to get you to see. These are still the green ones. But I have, I grabbed it and put it in a bowl. So I do have a bowl over there. So we can cut open that Col De Dame Mutante. I did already cut, I did show you the 3 varieties already. I think blackjack, an unknown black variety, and the green Iranian fig. Yeah, so this is the 4th variety I'm going to be trying. And I guess the Violet de Bordeaux is late. Okay, the green Iranian fig. I'm just gonna let you know right now, it's going to be grafted over. I'm not happy with this variety. Let me show you why. First of all, it's slow growing compared to that one back there. But that's not why I'm gonna graft it over. But it is slow growing. The fruit, it tends to set very small fruit, like very, very small fruit. And then it doesn't ripen them. Like it looks like it's going to ripen them, but then what happens is they just dry and shrivel. And look, this is a good example. Look at that. I had one good ripe fig off this tree when I made that video. It was the first one of the season for this one, and it was okay. It was good. It was just good. It was sweet, and it was my least favorite of the 3 varieties I was trying. But ever since then, it's just giving me a whole bunch of little figs, and then like these look promising. They look like they would be promising, but then they go from this where you're thinking, oh, they'll be ripe in a day or two, to this shriveled. Also, the skin's very thick. Let's cut this, okay? The skin's very thick, and it's not good. I just don't like it. I'm gonna go get that little bowl. But so I don't like the taste that much. It's my least favorite. And here's the Col De Dame Mutante. Isn't that beautiful? First Col De Dame Mutante. Anyways, I'm gonna put it here, but yeah, no, it's just bad. I'm gonna bring the bowl to harvest the other ones. But I don't like it's my least favorite. I don't really like how it grows, how it's growing, and how it's ripening the fruit. I think there's people walking by. I don't like how it sets the fruit either. It's like very cluttered, and it tends to do like two in one node. So they're very small. They don't ripen well. It doesn't grow fast. So I'm going to graft it over with other green varieties. I think I'm not an expert at grafting. I'm new at grafting. I did graft before. So I have done it, but I'm just not that good. But this one's amazing. So anyways, that one's, I don't like it. I'm not happy. I don't think I'm gonna uproot it because it has a good root system. I think I'm just going to graft it over, and some of the varieties that I'm thinking of grafting on top are the Forest, calm down. The Forest, calm down. The Tiger Panache fig, that variegated striped one. Maybe like a yellow long neck, and some other yellows and green varieties, but this one I'm not happy with. Okay, so let me grab this, put it here. I had this tree covered with the tulle, but the wind kind of took it out, and I think I'm just gonna leave it off because the birds seem to be leaving it alone. Okay, so this variety, amazing, very happy with it. Now I don't know the variety, but whatever variety it is, it's wonderful. Has wonderful growth, crazy vigor, good. This is the first year where it's just producing, just throwing figs, just lots of figs, just ripening figs. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? And they actually swell and get large, and they ripen, and they don't shrivel, and they don't dry up, and they are good size. Like this tree is everything that tree is not. So you can see more figs in there. You can see all these purple, beautiful figs in here. There's some ripe ones that I'm gonna get off. So this, I wish I knew what variety. I think it's a Black Mission. I don't know, that's my guess. But this tree is amazing. Super hard, super strong and vigorous, and the figs ripen up beautifully. This one's coming out. Yeah, so I'm very happy with this fig. Let me see if this one's ready. Yep, this one's ready. And I'm not happy with, I was excited. I thought that the Iranian fig was gonna do good when it ripened that one fig for me for the very first time, but no, right after that, it was nothing. Gave me one good fig, one good ripe fig. Check that one out. So that's why I don't want it. And it's done that before. Like, it's set fruit and it pretends like it's gonna ripen them, but then it doesn't ripen them. It just gets some, they just shrivel up, burnt. And also these figs have like a nice thin, soft skin. The other ones have like almost like a rubbery thick skin. It's not good. Okay, there's that. Okay, and I think that one's ready. Oh, this one might be a little over ripe. Why isn't it coming out? Going the wrong way. Oops, I didn't do it right. Okay, there's that. And is there any more here that are ripe? This one still needs another day. That one still needs another day. That one's, maybe that one. I think that one's ready. I'm gonna take it. Could have had another day actually, but it's ripe. Okay, there it is. You can see that Col De Dame Mutante, that variegation, those stripes with that yellow underneath and that purpley. Yeah, so let's cut him. Let's cut into them. So yeah, I'm very happy with all the varieties I'm growing except for that green Iranian fig. Look, let me see if I can get my little tripod so I can actually use my hands to cut them open. Let's see. Well, I was recording and I accidentally turned off the camera, so we'll see if I can kind of just put these videos together and upload it, because I like to record one video and upload it for an easy upload. I don't really like to cut and edit, but yeah. But anyways, let me cut them open and then I'll bring you guys in closer so you can see what they look like on the inside. I know you've seen the others, but you can see the Col De Dame Mutante. Like I said, this one, rubbery, like thick, really thick, rubbery really thick, rubbery skin. I really like. Down. I'm gonna just kind of use my fingers. The inside looks really good, but that skin, it's thick. I don't like it. It's like rubber. The inside is just very sweet. It's like a honey fig. I don't know if you can see. It's kind of far, but very, very sweet. Doesn't have, it's underwhelming. It's not that good. It's just like a sweet honey fig. It's okay. It's okay. But see, I'm not even eating the skin, and I always eat the skin. The skin's, no, too thick. No. It wasn't, no. I don't really like that variety. I'm not gonna grow it. I'm gonna graft over it. Made up my mind. The Col De Dame Mutante, beautiful fig with that striping color. I'm going to cut that little tail off and cut it down the middle. Wow, it's perfectly ripe, especially because it fell on its own. There's this one. This one's really ripe, maybe a little overripe. It depends. It might be perfect. It just depends on what you like. And cut one more. Actually, these two for comparison. That is the unknown, which I suspect is a, I kind of feel like it's a black mission, because they're pretty popular and they're grown a lot down in like Pomona, where I got the cutting from. So I'm gonna bring you in closer now that they're cut, so you can see that Col De Dame Mutante. Really, I'm making this video because of the Col De Dame Mutante. But look at that. Is this good lighting? I hope so. It's so jammy and juicy. You can see it's perfectly ripened. This one's perfectly ripened as well. They're both very soft, very jammy. I know that's good. And I've had this before and it was really good, so I'm excited. But yeah, that's what that looks like. You can really see the striping on this one. This one's just a black. These black ones. Dark. Okay, let me try this. I already know it's gonna be good. Oh wow. Oh wow. Wow. That is so good. That is so good. So good. What a difference between that Col De Dame Mutante and that green or yellow one. Whoops. Oh my god, this is gonna be terrible. This is gonna be a terrible video because, yeah, my fingers are in it. And yeah. We'll see if it'll work. But Col De Dame Mutante, amazing. I gotta try it again. I'm gonna try this one. Delicious. Complex flavors. The little popping of the seeds. It's very floral. There's hints of berry. It's delicious. This one, I don't know which one I like most. Col De Dame Mutante. Beautiful colored striped fig. Perfectly jammy. Perfectly ripe. Different flavor. Good texture. Soft skin. Very jammy. You get that popping of the seeds. It has more of a melony, like a little bit of more of a melon flavor with honey. Still very complex. Yeah, they just outshine that green. This one with that thick skin. Just so it's a good fig. So the first Col De Dame Mutante of the season, and we continue to get these beautiful black dark figs, these dark purpley figs. Dark variety, and yeah, still no Violet de Bordeaux, which in the past was my favorite. We'll see if it still continues to be my favorite. This unknown variety has just been so good, and it just kind of pumps out the figs. Just see how big the tree is and how many figs it's ripening. That blackjack though, that size, huge figs, great tasting. So far all the varieties are really good that I'm growing. They're slightly different. They have their little pros and cons. Not really cons, but like the blackjack, just because of the size, kind of maybe it's becoming one of our favorite. But if I remember correctly, the Violet de Bordeaux has an amazing berry flavor that I love. So we'll see when those start to come. I think September. But yeah, I think that the Col De Dame Mutante just kicked off its ripening season. I think they're going to continue to ripen, and that's kind of typical of figs. They kind of ripen not all at once. It's kind of staggered, and it's like every other day you're getting figs, depending on how many figs the tree has. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna eat this. This variety, so good. I think it's Black Mission, don't know, unknown, but amazing. So yeah, I'm enjoying growing figs. They're lots of fun. There's so many varieties, and if you kind of like to collect things like I do, it can be really fun. But yeah, so I'm excited to graft that tree over, and I think I'm gonna grow 3 varieties on it, and wish me luck on grafting. I've grafted before and I failed, but I did graft before and I did have success with grafting my persimmon. So when I grafted the persimmon, I did have success grafting persimmon. I tried grafting citrus and failed. That was hard. But hopefully I have success with grafting over that fig tree with some of those varieties I mentioned. That should be fun. I think I'm gonna do that. I don't know, I have to check when's the perfect time to graft. I think it's like spring, like when the trees start to wake up and the sap starts to flow. But yeah, I want some green or yellow varieties because I have a lot of dark figs, the dark figs. And yeah, I'm gonna try to put these two videos together and see if it's not a mess. But anyways, I just really wanted to show you the Col De Dame Mutante variety of fig, grape fig. All right, bye.